out of 185 in a company, there's 26 guys walked out. In A company, we never did get to them. They overran us and separated us. Anyway, that day, they stripped the Marines, B company, and put on flak jackets, helmets, M16, and made a beeline at us. Well, they tricked Bravo company too, because some of the survivors were telling me that he thought it was A company, waved at him, and he shot him in the leg.
Man.
So he threw a grenade and killed him. But anyway, we were coming in, and we were in a ditch, kind of a big ditch, and there was radio man, me, a corpsman, and Horace, a new guy, black kid. And they were raining mortars on us. And they walked their mortars in. I mean, if you're down in your hole, you got to have your head up, because they'll walk right in on you and get you in your hole. And there was a gook standing in front of me, and he was looking at me, and he waved, and I waved. I said, man, that's a friggin' gook. That's a gook. And I had a radio man. I said, find out where Charlie Company is, because Charlie Company was trying to get to us.
Yeah.
I said, I don't want to shoot no little Mexican. And it was raining mortars right on the lip of Horace kept trying to jump out. We grabbed him and said, stay in the hole. And he finally bolted. He was gone. And as soon as he didn't get very far, and the mortar got him. And I was looking at this guy, and about that time, the corpsman kept trying to get, and I pulled him down. About that time, that gook was standing there, and a NVA with the pith helmet and AK come up to him, didn't know we were talking. And he looked at me, and I looked at him, and I just waved, and I had to shoot them both. But shooting that uniform was the hardest thing I ever did.
Yeah.
To this day, I still see that. Because even though it's a gook, you're shooting a Marine uniform. That's probably one of the hardest things. But the other thing was, I grabbed and pulled the new corpsman. And I said, you can't help him, stay in the hole. He said, yeah, but I said, you can't help him, stay here. And when I got back on the horn with the radio, he bolted, and I missed him. My hand slid down his back, and he bent over Horace, was working on him, and a mortar came in and got him. Now they're on top of each other. Horace is gone. The corpsman's gone. And I guess, what if I would have, knocked him out? What if I would have held on to him? That really bothers me. But he was new, and he was trying to do his job. So you got to give him credit for that. But we lost 8 corpsmen that day, 8, because we got overrun so bad.